Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBase.com. Welcome to this week's Commitments of Traders review. Today we're going to have a look at the 22nd report of this year, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercial positions. So here we go. As you can see, we've got platinum on top of our list with a 20% change in commercial positions. You can see the change size over here being larger than average, but of course you can see greater changes in the past. This change may push prices higher in the near future. Opening a 5-year chart, you can see how extreme this market is. We're more or less in between the two extremes, the bullish and the bearish one I'm showing you right now. You can see it also in case of large speculators. The last major COT extreme that we had was actually a bullish one, being present in the market for quite some time, and since then we're moving away gradually from those levels. And as we do so, of course, you can see the price of platinum is rising. So I would say that's still the main direction right now concerning the COT report. The next market is corn with 15% change in commercial positions. You can see the change size over here. In this case, we're talking about a bearish COT change signal. We can see greater changes in the past, actually bearish ones right here. I'm showing it to you right now. Of course, don't forget that sometimes we get these signals a bit too late. But at the moment you see this this rally being present in the market, and this signal is coming at a good point in time. Of course, the dynamics of this rally urge us to be, of course, pretty careful with any trade. Let's open a 5-year chart and see how extreme this market is. You can see that we are very close to bearish extreme levels. You can see the last one happening back over here in mid-2015 when the extreme was similar to the one that we have right now, maybe a bit larger, as you can see on the chart. Then there are a few more occasions, and you can see how well these pinpointed the end of a rally, show you a top in the market. I'm not saying that this is it. Of course, prices can continue their rise. On this 5-year chart, you can see how extreme this market can become. So that means in case of commercials, we can go way deeper than 300,000 contracts next short, maybe 400,000 or 500,000 even. So keep that in mind when analyzing the corn market. The next market is coffee with a 14% change in commercials positions. You can see the change size a bit larger than average, but we do see greater changes in the past. This is, of course, a bullish COT change signal. Moving on to the 5-year chart, we can get a better picture about the extreme situation in this market. And you can see that the last extreme was a relative bearish one, not a huge one. And you can see prices did drop a little bit. But the major or historical COT extreme that was considerably large, we can talk about all-time or close to all-time levels, was back over here. That was bullish one, and you can see that it sort of stopped the decline in coffee market, and I would say we're still expecting that signal to be the leading signal right now, and we can see that we have space left to reach bearish extreme levels. I'm talking about all-time extreme levels, of course. Moving on to large speculators COT extreme, we've got sugar on top of our list with an all-time COT extreme, not only in large speculators but also in commercials. Of course, we're not surprised to see that huge extreme having prices rallied so much. And I'm just going to show you how well this market has reacted to these bearish COT extremes. Not only to large speculators and commercials present a huge extreme, their all-time COT extreme, but also small speculators, you can see on the chart, which again is a good signal for us that this market will eventually, not knowing exactly when, but top out, and we should get prepared for that. Soybeans is our next market with 196 report extreme in large speculators. You can see the extreme over there, pretty visible. Again, we're talking about a bearish COT extreme that is quite significant on this 5-year chart. You can see that we can reach, that we're not that far from the most extreme levels that we had in soybeans market. So similar to the sugar market that we just talked about, I would say that we can again start preparing ourselves for a turn in this rally that we can see right now. And last but not least, we've got the Canadian dollar with 171 report extreme in large speculators. You can see that over here, and also see the even greater extremes that were present in the market, which of course underlines the fact that this extreme being large, no question about that, can of course even get even bigger than that. So nevertheless, it is a unquestionable bearish extreme, and you can see that we had a decline in prices already, and the question is this going to be a relative bearish extreme that of course is more visible after time, or is this extreme going to widen even to greater extent, which of course would mean the continuation of this rally? Of course I can't tell you that, but time will tell. Nevertheless, there's a obvious COT extreme situation in the Canadian dollar that of course is giving us a more bearish picture right now. That is going to be all for this review. Don't forget that you can look at other COT charts for free at our COT charts page. Of course, you can do a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis on the page that we're looking at. Of course, this is the subscription service, and where you can of course look at other markets, other COT report types, other data types. You can of course do your historical analysis on older COT reports. Of course, we have other functions that give you some more edge in analyzing the report, the long-term trend, volume and open interest scores, the COT index, of course, are all available at cotbase.com. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Goodbye.